David Duchovny starred in some of TV's biggest shows, from The X-Files to Californication. He is also a very accomplished author.
That's right. He's written several novels, now out with one of his most personal works yet, his debut book of poetry. It's called About Time. David, great to see you.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You kind of do it all. You're an actor, you've got this popular podcast, you sing, you're in a band, and now poetry.
Yeah.
But it turns out this is not a new pursuit for you. It's something you've been doing since you were a teenager.
Yeah, I think I was probably writing poems in high school. Terrible poems. None of those are in the book. But yeah, it was a way for me to, as we were just saying, a way to try and talk about things that felt almost too deep for words. You know, almost like journaling, but before we journaled. I mean, when I was a kid, nobody told us to journal. So. And it was also like a code, because if my mom found it, she wouldn't be able to decipher it as well. So it was a very, very private way of speaking to myself, in a way, I guess.
You write in the intro, poetry is not useful, but that's exactly why we need it.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, it just goes to the idea of you know, educational utility, of being educated to work a job or whatever, and that is necessary and wonderful. But you know, I also think about educating a mind to think and a soul to feel, and that is not considered a vocation in a way, or at least a job that you work and get paid for. So it tends to fall by the wayside, I think, these days. But I think it's maybe the most important thing is to learn how to think and feel, and I think through words that were given and through the history of poetry, which is very much like religion in a way to me. There's a lot of wisdom to be found, and a lot of enjoyment with the past to be done.
I love that message. Not everything has to be driving toward a career or some kind of goal. Sometimes the point is just to sort of nourish yourself and maybe find something that other people are feeling too, right? To share an emotion and make them not feel as alone as they may be.
Well, that's right. I mean, that's why I kind of have an equivalence between poetry and religion in a way, or just of wisdom literature, of having these touchstones to come to in times of need or in times of distress, that other people have been in this place or have tried to drill down into this place. And there's a brotherhood or a sisterhood or whatever hood, you know, that's the hood.
Yeah.
That's the hood. And you see, you have this educational background in literature. You see those references in the work as well, which is fun. We should mention.
A little show-offy, but I know what
No,
you're
I see it. I saw the illusion. I mean, I caught a couple of those references.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. You are also a rock star.
Well, no, that's a word I wouldn't use.
They said rock star. I'm sorry, that looks like rock star to me.
That's a lot of people and a lot of lights.
And then they said, wait a minute, let's show the crowd surfing, because that's definitely rock star.
Yeah, I did crowd surf.
There you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, how do you determine if the crowd is good for surfing?
Well, first I weigh myself in the morning, and I think if that's a decent weight that I think can be upheld. And then I look at the crowd and I look and see if they're in shape, and what kind of arms they got, and then I take the leap.
It's a real act of trust to jump into a crowd backwards like that. I mentioned your podcast, Fail Better.
Yeah.
Tell us about the idea behind it, because I think a lot of people can relate to it, and people are afraid to fail, obviously.
Yeah.
And you're sort of saying, don't be afraid of it.
No, you can be afraid of it, but it's more like releasing the shame around having failed. You know, and also the way that failure, or the idea of failure, inhibits our expression or artistic expression, any kind of attempt at trying something new or trying something on a big stage. And you know, I think it's something that makes us all kindred with one another, is failure. I mean, we've all failed, and we all fail every day. So this whole idea of, you know, in America, there was this like winning mentality that I wanted to at least have some kind of antidote for. It's like, it's not all about winning.
Yeah.
Failure makes us human. Failure makes us feel for one another.
Sometimes the best lessons are learned that way too. By the way,
I think the only lessons. I never learned anything from success.
Well,
this poetry book is probably yet another one.
No. Yeah. By the way, you got married this year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Thanks.
Any of the poems directed toward your wife?
Love poems?
No. You know, it's funny. I was checking the Amazon sales on the way here this morning, and it said I was #1 love poet. Which
Well,
is the
there
funniest.
you go.
No, that's just such a joke because there is no other love poet out there. So I'm one of one, but just to have it, I screenshot it. Just to have, I just think it's a nice handle.
It really is love poet.
Number one
Number
love
one.
poet. Number
Yeah.
one love poet.
You know what? We're going to add it to.
Talk about competition.
You're exactly. Rockstar, number one love poet.
Wow.
That's right.
Famous actor, writer, good guy, David Duchovny. Thank you so much. Oh, and podcast host.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
The
you-
Renaissance man.
Too many
Okay.
slashes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For one hour show. Thank you
you.
so much. Appreciate it. And you can catch David's new book of poems, Number One Love Poet. It's
Yes.
the book's called About Time. You can find it today.com/books.
Thanks, David. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching Today with Jenna and Friends. Come join us for all the fun every weekday morning on NBC. And don't forget to take me along when you're on the go. Follow the Today with Jenna and Friends podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.